job, everybody. Another album track by track battle, and this is what the critics called corporate rock. Corporate rock as a bad word. I am a huge fan of corporate rock. And I can give a fuck what those Rolling Stone magazine motherfuckers have to say. Hey, they like shit like Velvet Underground. I'm sorry, I don't get Velvet Underground, Jackson Browne, shit like that is not my bag, daddy. I get corporate rock. I'll take corporate rock over that any day, so, you know, fuck them. Alright, I'm going to put two albums that were huge that year from corporate rock bands. Styx with Paradise Theater and R.E.O. Speedwagon, High Infidelity. Now, High Infidelity is when, to me, that's the peak of R.E.O. And it's still different than the R.E.O. I really love from the 70s. I thought R.E.O. Speedwagon was a killer, hard rock, hard working, blue collar band that just kicked so much ass in the 70s. I love, like, the first album's awesome with Luttrell on vocals. This one, R.E.O. 2, where Kevin Cronin came and then they kicked him out of the band. And then there was a bunch of albums with this guy called Mike Murphy, I think. I couldn't get into his voice. So I didn't like Riding the Storm Out, the album. I love the song. And also Son of a Poor Man's on that album. Kevin Cronin did record that album, but they scrapped his vocals. But you can hear a couple of those tracks off a really killer box set that came out not too long ago. Maybe I should grab it. Alright, here they are. They're two box sets. This one's the early 70s stuff, and this one, I believe, it starts with You Can Tune a Piano. And this one has some of the Riding the Storm Out songs that Kevin sang, like Son of the Poor Man and Riding the Storm Out. Not as good as, well, Son of the Poor Man's great, but Riding the Storm Out I don't think it's that great. I think it's awesome on the live album. So let me put this away and let's get back to the track by tracks. So let's get this started. I don't know which one came out first. I believe they both came out on the same year. So let me get the track listing out. Paradise Theater starts with AD 1928, which is just a little tiny instrumental. This one starts with Don't Let 'Em Go. I like Don't Let 'Em Go more. This, you know, basically it's a fucking song. This one ain't. Alright, Rockin' the Paradise, cool song. Versus Keep on Loving You, Rockin' the Paradise. Alright, Keep on Loving You is what made them a huge hit. And I was happy for them back then. I was like, right on, man, because R.E.O., you know, they're a great band. They've been struggling. I mean, this is a band that's been out since, I mean, I think their first album was like 71 or something, but they've been around since the 60s. And it took them all that time to actually finally get a hit. And that was the beauty of the music business back in the day. They would let a band, you know, like, they would nurture a band, and if their albums didn't sell, they'd still make them, come on, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. Today, man, if the first album doesn't sell, label drops you. It wasn't like that in the 70s, so there wouldn't have been a Styx or, oh, I know, a lot of you Rolling Stone magazine thinking people are probably, oh man, too bad. But Styx was another band that had a bunch of albums before they had a hit. Kiss had 3 albums. I could go on and on. Pretty much all the killer bands in the 70s didn't really have hits till later on. And then they became like the biggest bands. So it all paid off, you know. They nurtured them, man. Alright, let's keep going, man. So then we got Too Much Time on My Hands versus Follow My Heart. Yeah, I like Too Much Time on My Hands. I ain't gonna lie, but Follow My Heart rips. That's like good hard rock in R.E.O. Something that a lot of people don't know about them. You know, they just think they're some kind of Air Supply band. Which, you know, I don't blame you for thinking that if all you know is like Keep on Loving You and Fight This Feeling and shit like that. But if you were to dig deep into the 70s stuff, Heavy on Your Love, Back on My Feet Again, Riding the Storm Out, Golden Country, Sophisticated Lady, Gypsy Woman, Passion. I can go on and on, man. They got a lot of good hard rocking songs. So, Follow My Heart. Another one for R.E.O. 2-1. Okay. Nothing Ever Goes as Planned. Goofy, but I dig the tune. Versus In Your Letter. You know, In Your Letter is such a sappy little pop tune, and I actually really like it. Nothing, you know what? Fuck. In Your Letter. Fuck it. 3-1. Alright, then Take It On a Run. The other hit on this album. I love that song. Versus The Best of Times. Man, R.E.O's wiping up here. 4-2. Now we flip both albums over. And we start with Lonely People versus Tough Guys. Tough Guys was a radio hit back then. I remember it was played a lot. And, you know, it was on the set list for a while. Lonely People is a very deep track that I don't really care for. But honestly, I don't care for Tough Guys either. So I'm going to give it to Lonely People, even though I don't really like that song. I really don't like Tough Guys. I just don't like it. Alright, another one for Styx. So we got 3-4. Then She Cares. A total sappy little ballad that I absolutely love. I love it. Versus Out of Season. Fuck that. Out of Seasons, take this one. I love Out of Season. Another good poppy tune. I dig that song a lot. Alright, probably my second favorite on this album. Think about it. Yeah, it's my second favorite. My favorite's coming up. Snowblind. Oh, fuck, do I love Snowblind. That one's a great one. Versus Shaking It Loose. Shaking It Loose, I pretty much despise that song. I don't like that song at all. Snowblind is fucking awesome. Alright, Styx got another one. Killer, man. Alright, then Half Penny, Two Penny. I love that song. Versus Someone Tonight. Alright. Need Someone Tonight. Not a bad song. It's pretty good. But Half Penny, Two Penny is way better. Alright, final track where technically there's 2 tracks left, but it's just 2 little interludes. I mean outros to Half Penny, Two Penny. So I'm going to put those 2 little tunes against my favorite song on here, Wish You Were Here. I absolutely love that song. And it gets the vote. So there you go. Half Penny, Two Penny. I mean, Paradise Theater, lost. Only got 4. This one got 6. Not that far apart, but still, I like both albums. Both of them have filler-ish stuff. I'm more of a fan of the earlier work from both these bands. But these are the 2 albums where I think they peaked. I mean, I know they have albums afterwards. I never really looked into Psycho and A Miracle and stuff like that. I have them, but I never really let them sink in yet because, I love Styx live. They're still awesome live, but without Dennis DeYoung, it really doesn't appeal to me, even though I'll still go see them. Without the great Gary Richrath. I've never seen R.E.O. Speedwagon without Gary Richrath. I've only seen R.E.O. Speedwagon once. And it was the High Infidelity tour. They played the Miami Baseball Stadium. That's how big they were back then. Only time I ever saw them. And it was with Gary. Styx, actually, I saw the very first show of this tour. It was at the Hollywood Sportatorium. And when I saw Dennis DeYoung live, I'd say like maybe 8 years ago, Dennis said it on stage. He remembered that. He said, we opened the Paradise Theater tour in Hollywood, Florida. Hollywood Sportatorium was the best, man. And but I've seen Styx a bunch of times. I saw them on this. I saw them on Kilroy Was Here. That was kind of shitty. Then I saw the reunion. What was that? 96, 97? Return to Paradise. Then I saw them maybe 2 or 3 times with Tommy Shaw and J1 without Dennis. And then I've seen Dennis DeYoung live like twice. And it's funny because Styx has a guy up there, you know, like doing the Dennis DeYoung song, singing like Dennis DeYoung. And Dennis has like a Tommy Shaw type character up there. Dennis's band is tight as fuck. And if I had to pick which band I like out of both of them, I'm going to go with Dennis DeYoung. I think his band is better. I think it's a more entertaining show. But the Styx, without Dennis, It's still good live. I dig them live too. Sometimes they throw out some gems, some rare tracks like I'm Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm okay. Anyway, that's it, man. That's the end of my track by track with corporate rock bands that I love. Thanks for watching. Schmack 'em a gob.
They call me Dr. Fuck. You can't get enough. Secretly cruel, I'm a hooligan. I'm almost human and I drink cold.
This video was brought to you by Miami Metal Merchant for your metal needs and competitive prices. Visit MiamiMetalMerchant.com. Tell them Dr. Fuck sent you.
Hey, I'm Dr. Fuck,
And I'm the Ayatollah of Alcohola.
and we are from the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast.
If you want to check out some crazy, uncensored, unbiased, totally nuts reviews of classic hard rock and heavy metal albums, check us out. You can get us on Podbean and iTunes. New episodes every Sunday.
That's right, and we also do each other's moms.
True. Free of charge.
Well, mine charges.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine's free.
Hey, check out my podcast, The Vieira Vault. We're on Spreaker, we're on iTunes, and we're on YouTube. Check it out and subscribe. Hey, headbangers, you want your own radio show? Well, you got it. On Thursday nights here on that metal station, join me on the Dr. Fuck Show. Go in the chat room and I will make you my co-host. That's right. Everybody that joins me in the chat room, I discuss whatever you guys want to talk about. I'll mention your name, I'll say what you say, and we're going to go back and forth. And I'll even fucking play whatever request you want. Unless it sucks. Then I ain't playing it because my show rules and only songs that rule is allowed right here on that metal station. The Dr. Fuck Show airs live Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you there. Well, no, fuck that hope. I better see you there, motherfucker.